I'm sure you've heard of the parable of the boy who cried wolf. And of course, I'm sure people are familiar with a wolf in sheep's clothing. I think those stories need to be told a little closer together. One story is about a boy that kept crying wolf when apparently, according to the villagers, there was no wolves, even though he may have seen some wolves in the forest coming. And when they came up there to scare them off, they said, "Where are the wolves? We don't see any wolves, boy. Don't lie to us about the wolves." And eventually the wolves came through and they ate their sheep. Now everyone's crying about how that boy lied, and because of his little white lie, the, the sheep were eaten. He should have been telling the truth the whole time. Let's talk about sheep in wolf's clothing. Now, most people think that these wolves in sheep's clothing, said it wrong that time, is about the people within your circle that are there to try to attack you and sneak in. And I would say, I think that the point of a wolf in sheep's clothing is to let the other wolves in, is to let you get used to the smell of a wolf. So that way, when one's around and you say, "I think I smell a wolf, but it sure does look like a sheep," it can't be a wolf, right? Well, those two things are quite similar. And the whole idea is to make sure that no one believes the shepherd boy when the wolves are coming through. They can come on in. What if the issue is that some of the people that are in the village may have themselves been advocates of the wolves themselves, and they are okay with it? Or even less, they don't want to go fight the wolves, right? They're scared. They're in the village. They hear there is a wolf coming, and they're thinking to themselves, "I'm here at home and I am happy. And if I go out there to help defend those sheep, if I go out there and help that shepherd boy, I too could get eaten by the wolf. I don't know if I want to go help, but I sure do know where I'm going to place the blame when the eating starts." You know, I'm just metaphors. We're talking metaphors here. Careful with the wolves in sheep clothing that are coming around right now. This is a time in history when important things will go on, yeah. And there's been folks that that have been around. They look like sheep. They smell like sheep. They act like sheep sometimes, you know. But then when you start talking about wolves coming, they go, "Oh, I don't know about those wolves." Now we got wolves everywhere, and they're going, "Hey, let us deal with the wolves, okay? We've been around." As a matter of fact, some of us are former wolves, so we know how the wolves are. Let us keep you safe from the wolves. I'm out.